Welcome back to another anime review. And this anime review is what the fuck am I watching with my life? Alright, now, first off, before I like to say this, I apologize, Chess Crystal. Um, when you gave me. Chess Crystal is one of my best friends on YouTube. She is amazing. You should subscribe to her. But when I was talking to her on Facebook when I was watching the anime, and she told me to stop watching it. Problem was, I was at the last episode anyway, so I decided to persevere and watch the last episode just for shits and giggles. And I fully regretted it because I didn't want to review it. But here we go. Here's the review of Jet Girls. Help me for the love of God. Well, first off, let me just say this. We're gonna start with the main characters. All right, you got two girls from California. Okay, that's pretty much to say they're from California and they do deserve to be on the list. My main gripe about the California girls is the fact that they use pretty much the plot of it. You're pretty much using what jet ski. I'm just gonna call them jet skis, but they're like high advanced jet skis with boosters like boosters like on an airplane jet or something. And the funny thing is the fact that you have two people riding on the jet skis, one shooting a gun to shoot at the other person. Okay, you might be thinking, oh, okay, but they wear specific types of suits. Why? Because when you get hit with the water, because it's not bullets or ammo or like BB guns like the last anime, a couple animes before we watched this anime. This anime decides to how do I say this? It decides to take their clothes off. So they have Pacific wire things to wear so that their clothes can fall off. And you already know what the fuck this anime is going to, and you might be wondering why the fuck am I watching it. I apologize. This anime is not for kids, because I will tell you that, but I'll get to that when we get to that. The people that they verse off first beat the crap out of them. It's a girl with a sniper who has the biggest boobs of the whole entire anime, which makes no fucking sense. And her rival buddy, the rich girl who thinks that she's better than anyone and she doesn't like to take no prisoners, take no freaking prisoners, and she trains like the freaking Dickens. Um, that's good in a way, but the thing is the fact that she doesn't really have that much character development. She doesn't really change her character flaws and stuff like that. She does, however, find out that the other people that they lose to, which is the main characters, she decides to do this, that, and the other thing. Now then, the main characters. We'll start off with the girl who transferred to the school that's in the title, which is the first word of this review. I can't pronounce it. I apologize. I'm terrible Japanese names. But here's the thing. She transfers midway into the semester, so that's why she decides to do the club. There's no club there for water jet skis. I'm gonna call them jet skis so I don't get confused. You can call me a cynic. Um, here's the thing with the anime. Here's the thing with the girl. She wants to do this jet ski things because of her mom. Her mom used to do it when she was a little kid. Problem is though, is the fact that her mom's dead. When she passed away when she was little, and she wants to do these jet ski things, which are high tech vans with boosters and stuff like that. And you can, by the way, before I continue on with the main character, she decides to the machines. If you hit the machines with the water guns or whatever the weapon you have that you're shooting the water at, if you hit the machines will go slower, which is good. It's like a risk reward type of thing. So if you can aim good, then that means you'll be fine. With that being said, though, the main character probably is the most interesting character because of the fact that her mom passed away. And I've seen main characters when their mom passes away, they don't do the same sort that she does because they're too afraid that it might happen to them. But she's kind of the exact opposite. I think her character development is more so that she's trying, in the beginning, she's trying to copy what her mom's doing, but then she decides to do something different that's her own style. Okay? Okay. Now then, let's go with the. We're not going to do the club members. Well, let's just go off quickly with the club members. The teacher gets suckered into it because the main character's so damn cute. And her buddy that has a submachine gun, she gets suckered into it even though she didn't want to do it. But the thing is the fact that she used to do the jet water. She had a bad experience when she was doing the jet skis back in, like, I don't know, middle school or something like that. That's why she decided to stop doing it in the beginning of the anime. But then she gets suckered back into it, even though she still practices it by herself because that's what she does. Okay, okay. Now then, the other three club members is the high school president because she wants girls, the girl with the big boobs and the girl with the white hair who drives like crazy, and the fact that she's an awesome person. She doesn't. She wants to make them beat the school that the white girl with the white hair is at, and that's fine. Um, my problem is the fact that the second character in the club doesn't really do anything. All she does is cook for them, and that's it. She doesn't do shit. I mean, at least the third club member is actually their mechanic, but the second character, all she does is fucking cook. I mean, what the fuck? I don't fucking get its logic. But that's what the problem is with this fucking anime. It makes no fucking sense. But that's why I do not. That's why I have issues with the club members of the whole club. Because most of the club members, unless it's the two main characters, they don't really have any relevance over the plot. Okay, so now let's go with the racers that actually, fucking matter. We've already established the girl with the sniper with the big boobs, and also the girl with the silver hair. They beat them in the first race that you see. They're pretty much generic. The second racers, they're friends with. They eventually turn into friends with the two main cast characters. But the thing is the fact that they're from California and they're from the USA. Which, by the way, there's one scene where they're at California. They even showed up because it's subs. So just to let you know that, it is subs. So there's no English dub yet. Hopefully that won't happen. It probably will, depending on how popular the anime is. So anyway, as I was saying, actually no, it's not probably gonna be that way. And I'll explain that at the end of the video. Okay? Okay. So the anime, the two characters use a bazooka. The two girls that become friends with the main characters, they use a bazooka, which is kind of good. It shoots water. It feels like it shoots water balloons, but it doesn't really. They get their asses kicked because the girl with the submachine gun, with the second main character, uses a submachine gun to shoot them up in the air while it damages their booster, so that way they can't anymore. Because once you hit their vehicle too much, they slow down. It's kind of like a risk and reward. Then you've got the idols. The idols are smug and freaking smug ass motherfuckers, but they decide to ease up at the end, which is good, and they decide to become friends with everyone who's in the race. Okay. Now then, we are going to do the next set of characters. Now, I have to commit, this next two set of characters are really interesting. One character has two different personalities. She wants to, when she's racing, she wants to kill you and run you off the fucking water, which she is aggressive as fuck. She also has a really badass fucking booster. Her friend is fragile and she is really small, and the fact that she does not like to lose. The girl that has the split personality has emotional problems, and when you first meet her, besides the first episode, when she first introduces herself, she wants to jump off a bridge because she does not want to you know, die and stuff. She wants to die because she doesn't want to make her partner, you know, get thing. Her partner, she gets introduced because they. I'll explain her partner later. But she gets introduced, and that's why the two main characters stop her, and then they race her, and then all goes well. Her partner, on the other hand, they find her because they're trying to find a mystical beast in the sewers where they're racing, and they decide to climb out of the sewers and into the place where the other racer, her partner is, and she's actually pretty good. She's nice, kind, and polite, and she's a nice person. Now then, I think there's one more team racer, and this is where my gripes come along with this anime. The last team of this anime, they completely look like hookers. How do I know that? They have they half when they first get introduced, their shirts are half buttoned so you can see their bras, and that's where this anime goes. I mean, there are some ridiculousness and stuff like that, and that's what happens. Now then, how do I put this? I apologize. There are 14 episodes, so that's a good sign. That's the only good sign of this anime because it's very fucking short. Although there might be new episodes later on, who's to say? Depending on how popular it is. To my opinion, though, it has some issues. First off, this is the only anime that I've ever watched that there's a censored version and an uncensored version because it does show boobs and tits. I don't know why the fuck, how the fuck I don't know how the fuck I fucking found the fucking anime, but it was a sports and ichi anime, which ichi is one of my least favorite animes genres ever because it shows boobs and, you know, cleavage and stuff like that. But to be frankly honest with you, the lack of character scenes with the club members besides the two main characters kind of gets me the wrong way, and the fact that every character besides this, that, and the other thing, like for example, the school idols, they're pretty much idols, but the only reason why they want to do this sport thing is because of the main character's mom, and they've actually talked to her when they were little kids, which is good. Which, by the way, the main character wants to copy her mom's style, but then she realizes that won't work, so she decides to do other shit, which is fine. The main problem I have with this anime is that it gets too fucking ridiculous. First off, it's subs, so that's the first issue I have with it. And there's 14 episodes. But when you watch the 14th episode at this point, because it's still going, the manga's still making more manga. I don't know if it's going to continue on, but we'll find out. The main issue I have with this anime, and it's really digressed, is the recap episode. It's when they recap everything. It really shows you the lack of activity towards the club members, because they're not really that much in the scenes at all, unless they're planning something, and then they just get tossed aside by the other main characters of the drivers. So yeah. There are a lot of boobs in this anime. Oh my god. Let's just say this: the girl with the silver hair's partner has the biggest boobs in the whole anime. What the fuck? I mean, seriously, why the fuck did I watch it? There are scenes that they are naked. I did not like that part. But it did tell you a little bit about the story, and the fact that there's kind of like a love romantic thing between the two girls that like are partners, that are the main characters. I feel like that they're falling in love with each other, but I think that has to do with her having no mom and stuff like that. With that being said, though, I did not like this anime at all. To be honest with you, I see the substance, but since it's ichi and I don't like ichi unless it's done right. Like the only Ichi anime that I like that they done it right is High School DxD. This anime does not do that. Sport aspect wise, it's like water jet skiing, just amplified to the maximum degree of using guns to shoot the water jet ski to slow it down and stuff like that. That's a cool concept. Um, I enjoyed it. I was intrigued by the whole episode. I did not get bored, but the fact of the lack of character development towards every other character, because of the fact that besides the two main characters, most of the characters, the other water jet skiers, the only two other jet ski team that actually gets character development is the idols. Every other character acts completely the same from beginning to end. There's only four characters that actually have character growth. That's my main gripe about it. And the music and the soundtrack is kind of lackluster. Although the theme song is kind of a little bit catchy, but then I got ignored by the episode 3. But like I said before, the anime is pretty good. I think the main thing is that the last team that got introduced, the girl with the split personality, that got me interested because I was about to get bored. But luckily, those two characters actually made me get back into the anime so I can finish it up. Um, with that being said, though, I'm giving this a 5. I don't really, like I said before, the only anime that has ever gotten a 10 out of higher than a 7 that is Ichi is High School DxD. That's the only anime that I like that has Ichi in it, because if you don't know, Ichi is a genre where it will show you boobs and tits, and that's it. That's what High School DxD does. But the only difference between that is that High School DxD actually tells you a really good story about a guy who turns into a demon and stuff like that. So yeah, marries a demon girl or something like that. But that's beside the point. And the fact that I like the main character from High School DxD because she's a redhead. I'm a sucker for redheads. But to be honest with you, this anime does not cut it for me. I feel like all the characters don't do shit. It's just the main characters get most of the character development. The soundtrack's lackluster. I did not like any of the soundtracks that's memorable, unlike Run with the Wind and a couple other animes. But to be honest with you, I think it's pretty good. It made me want to watch it, but this is the type of anime where if you watch it with your parents, don't, because they'll probably slap you across the face. I probably won't go back to this anime unless there's a second season because I gotta finish it. But to be fucking honest with you, it was kind of interesting. I did not like the. This is why I don't like watching Ichi. And the fact that, and the only reason why I watched this anime to begin with is because first off I was curious, and second off I wanted to get off from because the last two reviews were animes that I watched but stopped, but then I completed it when I did the review. This anime, however, was completely new. I did not expect what the fuck was gonna happen. I watched it, and I'm regretting watching it, to be honest with you. But it's still pretty good when it comes to the plot. The plot of it, and the fact that I do like sports, the sports that I don't really know that much, I will give it a high rating just for that. Like, the only sport that's ever gotten a 4 or below is Don Don, and that's a golf anime. That anime can go suck a dick. This anime, however, beats that by a mild margin, but the fact of the matter is that it's too fucking ridiculous, and it shows too much boobs, and they do make some boob jokes every now and again. It is sub, so you have to watch it in English sub. But to be frankly honest with you, I'm probably not gonna watch this ever again. I regret watching it, and if Chess Crystal told me that So on episode 6, that I might have stopped watching it, but it was too late when she said it because I was already at episode 12. Uh, so yeah, that's the issue with that, and I said, "Fuck it, we'll watch the last 2 episodes," because episode 12 is pretty much the last episode. Episode 13 is an OVA, which is a episode where if you must know, an OVA is where an episode is in between a specific type of episodes. It doesn't matter where it's at, where the characters are at. It's really weird. And the last episode is just a recap of what happened in the main story. So yeah. Hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care and stay positive. We're gonna keep watching anime tomorrow. When I reach 300, when I reach 299, the next anime is gonna be 50 episodes or more. Which I already know what I'm gonna watch for the 300th episode, which is an anime that's been driving me nuts. But stay positive, everyone. Hope you have a nice positive day and take care. I always like to do these anime reviews just to refresh myself and not upload freaking videos not constantly. So yeah, stay positive. Hope you have a nice positive day. Take care. By the way, if you don't want to watch this anime just because of boobs, then you should get the fuck out right now. Because I regret watching this anime. I find the weirdest fucking animes on the internet, man. It's like, what the fuck, man? I don't fucking get it. Stay positive, everyone. Hope you have a nice positive day. Later.